Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Coach Dana W, and I am here just to tell you that sometimes we are doing entirely too much. We are doing too much. And I'll say this, it's admirable to do your best and attempt to be the best person you could be. And it only makes sense to examine your negative results in life and try to do better the next time. But it's also easy to become too self critical. And so a high level of self criticism is detrimental to success and good mental health. Excessive self criticism hurts your self esteem and your confidence, and you're constantly trying to be a person that you are not called or meant to be. So let's go over 12 signs that you are being too self critical with yourself. The first one is that you become paralyzed. One of the signs that you're overly critical towards yourself is a lack of action. You feel stuck, you feel like there's no movement. And I know I am guilty of this. Sometimes I just get stuck and I feel like I don't know what to do. And I began to procrastinate. If you've been stuck in the same situation for an extended period of time, you're too hard on yourself and you just got to make movement. You got to take a step. Okay. You got to move forward. Okay. So that's number one, you're paralyzed. Number two, you're slow to forgive others. When you can't forgive yourself, you're unable to forgive others. When you can't let go and forgive yourself, you can do the same thing that you're doing to yourself to others. So I need you to let go and forgive yourself so that you can do the same thing for other people in your life. Number three, you're never pleased with your accomplishments. Like it's never enough. You get you can get a trophy, you can get an award, you can get accolades, you can get shout outs on social media, and you're still saying, I need more, I need more, I need more. It doesn't matter to you that you shave 10 minutes off your best 10K time or you graduated from medical school. You're bothered by the fact that you didn't win the race or attend Harvard Medical School. You're bothered by the fact that you didn't get a phone call like the person next to you did. But here you are doing your own thing on the left side, but you're worried about what's going on the right side. I need you to be able to focus on your accomplishments and be grateful, be satisfied with the things that you have in life. Number four, you're not assertive. You have to be comfortable with yourself to feel comfortable with asserting yourself. Assertiveness also brings the risk of rejection. Let me say that again. When you put yourself out there, be aware that you may be rejected. But being too self critical can increase the fear of rejection from others, which keeps you again feeling stuck and not making the movement that you need to make to be assertive. Number five, you consistently say bad things to yourself. There's little harm in a small amount of negative self talk, but a constant barrage of self criticism is highly damaging. Imagine telling your child that they can't do anything right and should give up trying. It sounds crazy, right? But when we do it to ourselves, we accept it. But it's not good. Begin to do more positive self talk. Begin to refute those negative things that you say about yourself. Number six, you're a chronic underachiever. Underachievement is both a symptom and a cause of self criticism. Consistent underachieving is a call to action. If you are not achieving at the things that you put out because your focus is definitely somewhere else, or because you are considered to be an overachiever, then you're underachieving. And that's because you're too hard on yourself. Seven, others feel comfortable being critical of you. So you let people criticize you. The average person isn't comfortable criticizing others. However, after they've heard you criticize yourself repeatedly, they're likely to feel they can join in on you on that criticism. Think about abusive relationships. A lot of times we subject ourselves to these abusive relationships, whether it's verbal, emotional, psychological, or spiritual, because it's really the way that we feel about ourselves. If we really loved ourselves the way that we say we love ourselves, you're not going to be talking to me any kind of way. So it's actually a sign that you are too self critical when you get comfortable when people are critical of you. Now, it's okay for constructive criticism. That's a difference. But no one, not your friends, not your loved ones, not your family members, should be constantly talking down to you. Number eight, you criticize yourself in general terms rather than just for specific events. So there's a difference between telling yourself that you're not a good coach and telling yourself that you're not good at anything. General criticism is false and highly damaging. So, a lack of success at a particular activity doesn't make you flawed at everything, it's illogical. Number nine, you keep your opinions to yourself. While you have every reason to avoid telling your friend she might not look flattering in that dress, you should feel comfortable sharing the title of your favorite book. If you don't feel comfortable sharing your opinions freely, you're too concerned about being judged by others or saying the wrong thing. Number 10, you spend too much time dwelling on your mistakes. Can you move on quickly after a short period of self reflection, or do you dwell on your mistakes for an extended period of time? Like, yeah, we all make mistakes, but we are to learn from those mistakes and keep it moving. Number 11, you find yourself unable to ask for help. It shouldn't be difficult to ask for help. In fact, the more help, the better. Are you afraid of being viewed as incapable? If so, you're too critical of yourself. And my last one, number 12, you can't give yourself a single compliment. Everyone is good at something. Or maybe you know you're good at a few things, but don't think you deserve a compliment. Either way, you're being too hard on yourself. You're sabotaging yourself by being overly self critical. You limit both your success and your mood. Realize how much you harm yourself with self criticism. Learn from your mistakes and apply the information with enthusiasm. I encourage you to begin to be more grateful, show gratitude, show love. Allow yourself to share your opinions and speak your mind to others. Stand up for yourself and be more assertive. This is what's going to help you not just in your businesses and your jobs, but it's also going to help you with your emotional health when it comes to setting boundaries for yourself, when it comes to loving yourself and being in a healthy relationship. You can apply all of these tips to your everyday living. So continue to love on you because you are worthy and you are deserving. I'll see you all later in my secret closet. Bye.